Welcome to my YouTube channel. The 2025 Suzuki Celerio is a car that stays true to its mission of delivering efficiency, practicality, and affordability without compromising the essentials that modern city drivers look for. In its newest form, Suzuki has refined the formula even further, packing the Celerio with small but meaningful upgrades that matter to those who need a dependable daily driver. From its updated exterior styling to the quiet improvements in cabin ergonomics and fuel-saving technology, the Celerio continues to serve as a strong contender in the subcompact hatchback segment. What makes this model so relevant in today's urban landscape is not just its compact size or mileage, but the intelligent balance of features designed to keep the cost down while giving drivers everything they truly need. Starting from the outside, the design of the 2025 Celerio introduces a few subtle changes to keep things fresh. The new front fascia is more sculpted, with a sharper headlamp profile and a slightly more pronounced grille. The bumper design is chunkier than before, giving it a more planted stance, while the character lines along the sides have been softened slightly to improve aerodynamics. The wheel arches are still compact but filled more effectively by new 14-inch alloy wheels in higher trims. Overall, the styling retains a cheerful and approachable personality, making it ideal for first-time car buyers or those looking to downsize without feeling like they're sacrificing style. Under the hood, the 2025 Celerio continues to be powered by Suzuki's efficient 1.0-liter K10C dual-jet engine. This naturally aspirated three-cylinder powerplant produces 67 horsepower and 89 Nm of torque, which may not sound like a lot on paper, but in the context of a lightweight car designed primarily for city streets, it's plenty responsive. The engine is mated to either a 5-speed manual gearbox or an automated manual transmission, also known as AGS. The AGS system has been tuned to provide smoother gear changes than before, reducing the jerkiness often associated with earlier versions. It's not a quick shifting unit, but it suits the relaxed nature of the car perfectly and makes stop-and-go driving far less tiring. The biggest talking point for the Celerio remains its exceptional fuel economy. Suzuki claims the petrol version delivers up to 26.68 km per liter, which translates to over 60 miles per gallon, putting it among the most fuel-efficient non-hybrid cars in the world. There is also a CNG variant available in some markets, offering an estimated efficiency of 35 km per kilogram of gas. This figure is especially attractive to buyers in areas where fuel costs are higher, where city governments are pushing for greener transportation options. The use of Suzuki's Hatchback platform, which emphasizes lightweight construction and structural rigidity, plays a significant role in achieving these numbers. The overall curb weight of the Celerio is just over 800 kilograms, allowing the small engine to perform effectively without needing forced induction. Step inside the cabin, and the upgrades become more apparent. While the Celerio is still a budget-focused car, the materials and layout have improved over the previous generation. The dashboard design is symmetrical and user-friendly, with easy-to-reach controls and good visibility all around. The 2025 model gets a redesigned center console with a floating 7-inch touchscreen that supports Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Audio controls are now mounted on the steering wheel in mid to upper variants, and a digital instrument cluster adds a modern touch. Air conditioning is manual but highly effective, and the cabin insulation has been improved slightly to reduce outside noise intrusion. Passenger comfort remains one of the Celerio's strong points. The front seats offer better bolstering than before, and the rear bench now has a flatter base and backrest to better accommodate 3 passengers on short trips. Rear legroom is generous for a car of this size, and headroom is more than adequate even for taller occupants. Cargo space stands at a usable 313 liters, enough to handle a couple of suitcases or several grocery bags with ease. The rear seats fold in a 60/40 split for added flexibility, although there's no adjustable floor like you might find in more expensive hatchbacks. In terms of features, Suzuki has ensured that even base variants of the 2025 Celerio are reasonably equipped. Dual airbags, ABS with EBD, rear parking sensors, and speed-sensing door locks come as standard. The top-spec trims include a rear-view camera, keyless entry with push-button start, electrically adjustable and folding mirrors, and tilt-adjust steering. One area where Suzuki has made a real improvement is safety technology. While the Celerio still doesn't offer advanced driver assist systems like lane keeping or adaptive cruise, it now includes hill hold assist and electronic stability control on automatic variants, making them more suitable for new drivers and those who frequently face hilly terrain. Ride quality has always been a Celerio strength, and the 2025 version continues this tradition with minor tweaks to the suspension setup. The McPherson struts up front and torsion beam at the rear are tuned for comfort, absorbing speed bumps and potholes with minimal disruption. On highways, the car feels stable up to moderate speeds, although it's not intended for high-speed cruising. Steering feel remains light, which is ideal for city driving and tight parking spaces, and the turning radius of just 4.7 meters makes it incredibly maneuverable in crowded environments. From an ownership standpoint, the 2025 Celerio is designed to be affordable not only at the time of purchase but throughout its life cycle. Maintenance costs are among the lowest in its class, and Suzuki's wide service network means help is never far away. The company offers extended warranties and roadside assistance packages at reasonable prices, which add peace of mind for buyers who want hassle-free ownership. One of the standout qualities of the Celerio is its adaptability. It can function as a first car for a new driver, a second car for city errands, or a budget-friendly commuter vehicle for anyone looking to save on fuel without driving something that feels dated. It's also surprisingly nimble, making it great for cities like New York or San Francisco where parking space is tight and traffic is a daily challenge. At the same time, the upgraded interior and tech features make it a more pleasant place to spend time than you might expect from an economy car. The 2025 Celerio also shows that Suzuki continues to refine its strategy in the small car segment. While many other automakers are focusing on electric vehicles or larger SUVs, Suzuki has stuck to its core philosophy of building compact, efficient cars that are easy to drive and easy to own. There's no hybrid or electric version of the Celerio yet, but with its class-leading fuel economy and low emissions, it's already one of the greener options in the gas-powered world. For customers in markets where electric charging infrastructure is limited, the Celerio's low operating costs and minimal environmental impact make it a sensible alternative. When it comes to pricing, the 2025 Celerio maintains its reputation for value. The base model is expected to be priced under $10,000 in certain markets after government incentives, with fully loaded versions still well below the $15,000 mark. That kind of pricing, combined with features like touchscreen infotainment, power windows, remote locking, and basic safety tech, puts the Celerio in a unique position to attract budget-conscious consumers who don't want to compromise on modern conveniences. Color options for the 2025 Celerio have been updated to include a few vibrant new choices like fire red, speedy blue, and a stealthy midnight black, alongside more traditional tones like Arctic white and silver. These colors are matched with either body-colored or blacked-out accents depending on the trim level, and the overall look is cheerful without being cartoonish. The use of glossy finishes around the front grille and rear badge adds just enough flair to give the car personality. Driving the 2025 Celerio isn't about speed or power, it's about simplicity, efficiency, and usability. It excels at the kind of everyday driving most people actually do, with enough comfort and features to make each journey pleasant. It's a car that doesn't pretend to be anything more than it is, and in doing so, becomes something genuinely valuable. In a world full of overcomplicated vehicles chasing trends, the Celerio remains refreshingly honest. For drivers who prioritize function over flash, the 2025 Suzuki Celerio delivers an experience that's intuitive, economical, and easy to live with. It doesn't shout for attention, but it earns respect through its practicality and reliability. Whether you're navigating city streets, parking in a crowded lot, or just getting from point A to point B without spending a fortune, this little hatchback proves that small can be smart, and that efficiency can still come with comfort. In the end, the Celerio isn't just about driving, it's about living smarter. And that's exactly what makes it matter.